Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. We are back, we are live, and we are here for you. What is going on with you, Jay? How was your weekend?
Just making money, lifting weights, business, investing. So, yeah,
Did you do
standard.
anything like out of the ordinary or no? Pretty much just what you said.
I do the same thing every weekend, every day. I don't have weekends and days. I don't have weekdays or weekends. Like I know you shout that out to our people, which is true because a lot of people do have that. I don't.
Uh-huh.
Every day to me is the same.
Right,
Every
right.
day to me is exactly the same. Like it's like, you could say, oh, every day is Friday for me. Or every day is Monday for me. It's all the same.
Damn. Okay.
I've been like that a long time though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not like it's out of the ordinary. I've been like that a long, long time. Ever
Right.
since like I'd say 2014, I've been like that. When I
Oh, okay.
quit my corporate job,
There you go.
I quit working at Yelp, and ever since then, when you work for yourself, you don't. There's no such thing as weekdays, weekend. Every day is the same.
Okay.
Yep,
So what you're saying is you had a great weekend, right?
always. I have great days every day. It's life hits, and then that hurt. Those days hurt, but you just learn from it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all. But yeah, I always have. I'd say I always have blessed days for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a for sure
Very
deal.
important. Very important. All right, guys. Well, welcome to the Average Day Joes. This is your daily dose of truth, trends, and real talk. We're going to cover sports, breaking news, trending stories, movies of the day. We got crypto news. We got your horoscopes. We got it all, conspiracies. So stick with us and let's move on and get into the show. So, like always, we're going to start with our Jay Did You Know segment first. And let's find out what we can talk about with Jay today. Let's see if there's any any fast trends that we can talk about. Let's see here.
I'll put
Hold
it
on,
on.
it's all like showing me stuff that's here
I'll
it
put
is.
it a little more this way.
We're trying to adjust the camera.
Yeah, just a little bit,
There you go. There you go.
just a little bit. Nothing out of the ordinary.
So, Jay, did you know that the scientific community was left astounded by remarkable discovery beneath the Pacific Ocean near Canada? Marine biologists exploring an active submarine volcano stumbled upon thousands of giant eggs belonging to the Pacific white skate, perfectly incubating in the geothermal heat.
No, I did not
Yeah,
know.
they just found it. Some giant eggs.
Some giant what? The
Eggs.
eggs? Yeah. No, I don't know.
So Jay, I guess they're trying to build a new reservoir in California, and I guess they just reassessed the cost of it. And Jay, did you know that the massive California reservoir to cost billions more than expected?
No, I didn't know.
I guess it's somewhere on the San Joaquin River Delta, like over there, Stockton area.
Oh, okay, over there.
Yeah. Jay, did you know that there was a 4-year-old kid that was bitten by a mountain lion in the Olympic National Park?
No, I got to turn this up though. It's a little low. I forgot to turn my thing up. I can't hear it too well. Hold on. There we go.
It's kind
There
of
we go.
funny. It's kind of crazy because you never really hear like adults getting bit by mountain lions, but like little kids, like I would understand. Like the cat is probably thinking it's like you know what I mean, some kind of like little like prey or something that they can eat. You know?
No, it just has to do with your aura and how you react. The little
Well,
kid
like
is gonna act scared.
cats are pretty, you know, what I mean, like stealthy. Like I'm sure he didn't even see that cat coming. You know?
Of course not. That's what I mean. But you can also like that's what I mean. Like it's so small. Like so little kids are small. Like mountain lions they're pretty big, bro.
Yeah.
So if it sees a big human being, like it's gonna hesitate. But see a kid that's like, hey, this is a pretty small. you
Yeah.
know. So
And we got Infinite Improbability in the house. They are saying, watch Harris World Rebirth this weekend. Now they found eggs, hard-boiled eggs. What's going on, Infinite? How you doing, man?
What up? What up?
Jay, did you know that a judge sentenced ex-officer in Breonna Taylor raid to nearly 3 years in prison?
I don't remember the story. I remember you reported it though.
Yeah.
I don't remember the story though.
Jay, did you know that there is footage of a bison that was kicked, that basically was getting attacked by wolves in Yellowstone Park? And they got
I saw
footage of this bison kicking the wolf in the head.
I saw that.
You seen it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh my god.
It's a pretty big wolf too.
An Infinite Improbability says, I just learned cougars and mountain lions were the same thing like 2 years ago. I didn't even know that.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, that is true. Jay, did you know that Iceland approved the 4-day work week in 2019? And I guess it looks like they are really happy with that model of work.
I believe it. Who wouldn't be?
Let's see, Jay, are you planning on going up to Tahoe anytime soon?
What month is it?
July?
No, probably December.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Just right now, Jay, they're saying that drivers are urged to watch for bears near Lake Tahoe. I guess there's a lot of birds everywhere.
I believe it. It is summertime, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't go up during summer. I'm a winter head, so wintertime I'll be up there.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what else we got for you.
Yes, sir.
Jay, did you know that Border Patrol horses returned to San Diego as migrant encounters continue to plummet? Looks like the Border Patrol is finally doing their job.
Of course. President. You know how it works.
Yeah.
Staying on top of things.
Jay, did you know that the record for the largest treasure of all time has just been confirmed at 17.4 billion?
Which one?
But two countries are fighting over the rights to the discovery.
Oh, shit.
San Jose Galleon.
Oh, okay.
San Jose Galleon. So some old stuff from like the 1700s.
Good.
Yeah. Jay, did you know that there is a heat dome that is about to be happening in the Midwest area? It's going to be all very hot weather over there.
So I've heard. I've heard everywhere else has been hot. I'm saying everywhere else has been hot besides here. So.
Oh yeah. Well, you know how it is over here.
It's beautiful
you can
over
go
here.
15 miles and you can be hot if you want to be.
No thanks.
Also, you literally have to go 15 miles, bro, and you're like in hot weather.
No, thank you. I like my cold, fog, mist. Love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
We just chilling.
Yep. Same weather all year round.
Yeah.
I like that.
I know. Let's see here, Jay. What do we got for you? I guess we can do the top. I'm trying to do like a top 5 for us, you know?
For what?
That's what I was trying to figure that out for us. Like what's the top 5?
Okay.
But everything I'm looking at is just like something that we already kind of like seen, you know? There's nothing really. So I don't even
all good.
Find a good one. Maybe I'll just do one more. Jay, did you know?
It's all good.
I'll just do that. Jay, did you know that a 60-foot deep lake has mysteriously formed in like the Africa region?
I didn't know.
Yeah, 60 feet, man. They were saying also that in Africa region, like by Ethiopia, I believe that there were like this big old rift happening all of a sudden now, and there's this whole new like sea being formed. It's some crazy stuff going on in Africa.
Yeah, it's gonna break apart. Like that continent will break apart. I forgot how long it said. I don't know how many thousands of years it'll break apart.
Yeah.
It said eventually it'll just go right in half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Infinite Improbability is correcting himself. He meant to say Jurassic World Rebirth. Damn, autocorrect.
Oh, okay. Oh, that came out?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Infinite Improbability says Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away. He was Theo on The Cosby Show.
Yes. We'll be covering that during trending topics.
Exactly. All right. Let us move on and get into some sports trends with you guys. Shout out to the 20 people watching, by the way. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And for all of you that missed it, before we move on, we did do a live for you guys yesterday at the gym. In case you missed that, we also did a Chef with Jeff on Saturday, and we did on Sunday a date with Kate. So make sure to check those out if you did miss those over the weekend. And we will be going live after the show tonight as well at the gym. We're doing our Monday Night Live gym session, so you will see us doing that. Yeah, we're gonna go hard because that's what we do while y'all sleeping. That's
exactly.
what we do.
Standard, very standard. That's what we're supposed to do.
All right, let's get into some sports though. What is going on in the MLB world?
Let's see. I'm going to pull up the current games right now. We got some current games going on right now, so let's see. Let's see what's going on.
I know my Padres won today, so I'm happy about that.
Yippee. All right, let's see. So the three current games, the Dodgers and Twins. Dodgers are up 4-1 in the top of the seventh. Brewers and Mariners. Brewers are up 6-0 in the bottom of the ninth. That'll be closed out. And the Astros and Diamondbacks. The Astros are up 6-3 in the bottom of the eighth. All right. Those are the three current games going on right now. Let's see. Cardinals beat the Rockies 6-2. Rangers beat the A's 7-2. Royals beat the Cubs 12-4. White Sox beat the Rays 8-3. Braves beat the Giants 9-5. Mets beat the Angels 7-5. Blue Jays beat the Yankees 4-1. Nationals beat the Reds 10-8. Padres beat the Marlins 2-1. Pirates beat the Tigers 3-0. And the Guardians beat the Orioles 10-5. The last game, the Phillies and Red Sox. The Phillies beat the Red Sox in extra innings 3-2. And one of my trends was because it was a rare walk-off for the catcher interference. I saw the play. I haven't seen that in a long time. I can't even remember last time I've ever seen it. They called the catcher's interference, and that's how the Phillies won.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see it. I mean, I saw the replay. I mean, he just literally caught the ball. He said it was catcher's interference.
Yeah.
I have no idea how, why. They said last time that happened was in 1971.
Oh, wow.
I don't. That's what I mean. I don't know. I don't even understand it. Maybe I'm guessing. Maybe I don't know. Someone else could explain that to me. Maybe I after watching the play, I don't know. It was weird. I don't know. But yeah, so that's how the Phillies won off the catcher's interference that hasn't been called in that many years. So very weird, very rare. But they got a W.
They got the W.
Yeah, it was very weird. I don't know. I don't know if the ump had money on that game or what, but yeah, that was very weird.
Right.
You don't like I said, that's something you never see called. So
Yeah, exactly.
very rare. I don't know. But yeah, that was my trend in baseball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a big trend.
Perfect. And you went over all the scores already?
Yep.
Perfect.
The only other trend was the Giants, because the Giants haven't won a game in God knows how long. So yeah, there are a lot of people out here obviously tweeting about how this is terrible, and how they're gonna have to really Buster Posey's gonna have to reorganize this roster,
Right.
because they're not looking good right now. It's very very sad right now. Very sad.
Right.
You know, they haven't won a game in a minute, and they started off hot too, which is weird. So yeah, they're gonna have to figure that out.
All right. And do you have any NBA trending news?
Yep.
Let's get into it.
Big NBA news today was obviously Dame had returned to the Blazers, but CP3 going back to where he started with the Clips. Obviously, he was drafted to the Pelicans, but you know, he made his like staple with the Clippers. Remember with Lob City?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's back. He's back with the Clippers. That I thought it was a very smart move for them because that lineup, man, that's a deep lineup, bro.
Yeah.
If they keep that lineup healthy, they'll go pretty far. Because having CP3 there as for the backup, you know, with the second team, that's a good second team.
Right.
You know what I mean? The fucking starters are man. If they can keep that team solid, that's definitely the best team in LA for sure. That's a scary team right there, bro.
We got infinite improbability, and they are asking if you had to choose one, would you choose strength training or cardio, and why? I am a cardio guy. Ran my first marathon in 2022.
That's easy, man. Strength training all day.
Yeah, that's what you do.
It's not even close because cardio you can't. With strength training, you could easily, even if you stopped strength training and didn't lift, you would still have your you'd still be in shape. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Like, you know, because the more obviously you're built, it's not about building big muscle, but as long as you're continuing to build muscle, your body's gonna always be metabolizing. With cardio just kills your muscle. That's all it's doing.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a lot of muscle on you and you're doing cardio, you're gonna start to become like I don't want to say skinny flab, but you're just killing the muscle you have on your body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, training for marathons, that's tough. That's real tough.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, strength training all day, especially if you want to, I'd say live a lot longer, you know, and stay in good shape. That's what I mean. Like, because even if you stopped lifting, your body would still keep that muscle it has and just metabolize, you know?
Right.
So it's a good thing.
Very true.
Yeah.
All right. So that is our NBA trends. That's gonna be, yeah. I mean, you know, CP3, he's older and stuff though, so he's not gonna, you know.
It doesn't matter, dude. He's not the starter. Their starting five is nasty, bro. You know what I mean? He's off the bench. And that bench is nice, you know. You got him, Bogdanovich, Jones Jr., Batum, and Brook Lopez off the bench. That's a nice bench, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, you keep those starters, that starting rotation healthy, they're gonna be they'll be a force to deal with, dude, if they can stay healthy.
Right.
That's the big thing, dude. You know, between Harden, Beal, and Kawhi, if they can somehow stay healthy, you know.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, man, I wouldn't even play Kawhi until all right. Hey, it's about to be February, March. Let's play Kawhi now. You know what I mean? Like I'd rotate them, like just man. You know what I mean? Like same thing with Harden and Beal. You know, I'd rotate them all, man. You know, just
right.
But they got a deep ass team.
We got the GOAT in the house saying, "What's up? What's going on, the GOAT?"
What up?
Infinite Probability says, "I'm in shape. I'm round. Round is a shape."
What? That's kind of funny. But yeah, so the only other things that on the weekend, obviously, are you gonna do UFC?
If you have it up, you can do it.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna go over UFC.
Yeah, let's do it.
Obviously, before UFC, I was gonna go over. I didn't even know, but Manny Pac fought. He came out of retirement to fight, and he had a good fight with Barrios.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had no idea. I watched it actually live on TikTok.
Yeah.
Someone streamed the whole damn thing, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I was juiced. I got to watch the whole thing.
Right.
But they called it a draw. I hate when fights end in a draw. They do that on purpose. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought Pac. He the first couple rounds he was a little. You could tell like he only had a 2-month training camp, so like and he's 46. Remember, coming out of retirement. And the first 2 rounds he was like sluggish, but then when he started to pick it up, like he started to pick it up. So
Mm-hmm.
I hate when they call fights fucking what's it called, draw though. I'm like, bro, come on, don't do that.
Right.
But yeah, man. But yeah, you want me to pull up the
Let's do that UFC, man.
yeah, which one was it? Three did you have it up?
318.
Yeah, did you have it up?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Oh, you don't want to go for it? But you're gonna go for
Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, just pull it up.
All right. So we had UFC 318 on Saturday. We had Johnson against Daniel Zellhuber. Michael Johnson won that one by decision in round 3. Then you had your featherweight Dan Ige against Patricio Pitbull. That one went decision in round 3 to Pitbull. He won that one. Your welterweights, we had Kevin Holland against Daniel Rodriguez. I did call that one. Daniel Rodriguez won by decision in round 3. That was a good fight, though, for sure. Your middleweight, you had Paul Costa against Roman Kopylov. And surprise, surprise, Paulo Costa pulled one off. Decision, round 3. And then we had your BMF, Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier bout. I believe this was Dustin Poirier's very last fight before retirement. And Max Holloway did win that one in decision round 5. It was a real good fight. They both went at it. And I think Dustin Poirier just kind of let him have it type thing to just, I don't think he really cared. He's just a really humble dude. And that's pretty much what happened. So, yeah, the only other one I'll mention for the prelims was that Marvin Vettori against Brendan Allen. And like I said, Vettori's only good at stand-up, and it looks like Brendan Allen did win again, beat him, and that was in decision of round 3. So that is that. That is your UFC news, and let us move on. Infinite Improbability is saying data science fun fact. There is a strong correlation between grip strength and life expectancy. The stronger your grip, the longer you live. No one knows why yet, but there is.
No shit. Okay. That's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Let's move on and get into your main trending topics of the day, starting with Mr. President Trump and Russia. What is going on there, Jay?
Oh, so the whole Russia collusion thing, that you reported on the other day,
Yeah.
Mr. Trump, and this is trending on X. He calls it the crime of the century. So the crime of the century, it's big time on trending big on it. So he's what's it called? Hold on 1 second. Yeah. General Flynn was talking about how the FBI raided Obama's. He wants the FBI to raid Obama's DC mansion as well. And he said all the people involved, starting with Obama, should have their homes raided and their passports revoked. Obviously, he's in line with President Trump about this stuff. Obviously, but like I said, obviously this all happened a long time ago. So I get why they're doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But since they have the evidence, President Trump claims it's a major threat to our country. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know how it goes. It's like we saw the same things when Obama was president. You know what I'm saying? It's just when you're president, you kind of go after the people who are messing with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I see where he's going with that. But the crime of the century was the one that's what's being hashtagged on Twitter. So,
I got you.
Yeah, crime of the century. So yeah.
All right, guys. Let us move on into the next trending topic. We do have some national news for you. So, if you were on a Alaska Airlines flight, you might have not been able to get on your flight. There was a lot of mayhem. I guess this was last night, but it says Alaska Airlines lifts ground stop for all mainline aircraft FAA. So it looks like you were not able to fly if you were on this certain airplane, supposedly. But it says Alaska Airlines operations resumed late Sunday after it had asked for a ground stop for all the airline's mainline aircraft. The FAA status page on Alaska Airlines said the ground stop was canceled as of 11 p.m. local time. At approximately 8 p.m. Pacific on July 20th, we experienced an IT outage that resulted in a temporary system-wide ground stop for Alaska Airlines and Horizon Air flights, a spokesperson said. So, yeah, so it looks like a whole bunch of airplanes from Alaska were not able to take off. And I think a lot of people were impacted, and it did create some craziness at the airport. Nothing too crazy, but definitely like I'm looking, there was like some video of like all these passengers stranded at like Seattle airport and stuff. So I think a lot of people did get stranded, unfortunately. But yeah, that is the trending topic for doing the trends for this for Alaska Airlines. Let us move on and let's get into Jay some what's going on with all this weather everywhere.
The what?
The weather.
Oh yeah, I'm just talking about our weather, San Francisco.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know you're gonna compare it to all the other weather, so that's
Yeah,
why I said.
well, yeah. So all the rest of the country is baking under record-breaking heat, but we're experiencing different kind of summer. It says. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's the same every year. But I also get that fog and that mist every day. You know what I mean? So so I'm guessing around the rest of the bay here, it says it's been really mild, like more mild than it has been in other decades.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, to me, I don't know. I love cold, so I love it how it's cold. I
Yeah.
don't I don't I don't complain about that at all. You know.
Right. Right.
So, but yeah, they said we're experiencing a different kind of summer, which is I don't know. Like I said, I think it's the rest of the bay, maybe even inland. You know what I mean? Like maybe inland or even San Ho, those areas.
Yeah.
Usually in those areas it's like 90s, hundreds. You know,
Right.
yeah, way too hot, basically. But apparently, I don't think it's like that right now. So, you know what I mean? I'm not mad about that at all.
Right. And
Yeah.
Infinite Improbability says he can't claim it's the crime of the century. Century ain't even half over yet.
I didn't even think about it like that. I didn't think about it like that. You know what I mean?
And Infinite Improbability says seems like a mild summer where I'm at. So
I
I
wonder
guess
where are you at? Where's
yeah.
he at?
Where you at, Infinite? We want to know, man. Where you at? Because it's been pretty mild over here this year, but we are having like I don't know. There's like coastal advisories right now where we're at. They're like saying there's more like higher right now than usual, like the tides or whatever. So everything's like under a coastal advisory where we're at right now. But yeah,
So when they did the first crime of the century in the 1900s with Charles Lindbergh, they claimed that in the 30s though. They didn't wait till like 1980 or 1990 to call it crime of the century. So yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. That's what that was deemed when they stole the Lindbergh baby.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And that was in 1930s. So I don't know. It is 2025. So if President Trump deemed it that, he's deeming it that.
Infinite Improbability said they are from Fresno.
Fresno. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. It's probably hot as hell down there. No,
Yeah,
thank you.
but like you said, it's milder than usual.
Yeah, I bet you it's still 90s out there. I'm cool, man. That's hella hot. That's
Not at
hot, hot.
nighttime. Not at night.
You don't think so?
Nah,
No?
nighttime you're gonna be in the 70s out there usually,
That's
or like
still,
80s.
man, 70s. If it's 70 out here during the day, it's hella hot. Come
Oh,
on.
I know that, but that's like when the sun is like hitting you. That's different.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm
it's
just
kind of,
saying.
but Infinite is right because I'm looking at like the 7 day weather forecast for Fresno, and
Yeah.
pretty much the whole week is going to be like in the mid to upper 80s for like the highs, not even in the
Oh,
90s,
okay.
bro. So It is a little bit milder than usual. Then finally Sunday and Monday is supposed to get into the 90s in Fresno, but it's going to be like in the 80s all week long. So,
Good.
yeah, they
Nothing
are
wrong with
they
that.
are having a little bit milder than usual too.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
All right. Well, that is our Bay Area weather. It is trending because, yeah, we have microclimates. So you can literally drive 10, 15 minutes away and be in like 90s and hundreds, which probably I will be in tomorrow because I have to take a trip down to Fairfield. So I might experience some of that. But yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good.
That's far.
Yeah, I got to do it. My one day off, I got to do it.
Make it happen, man.
All right, let us move on to the next trending topic. And if you guys did not know, it looks like Mr. Trump administration released FBI records on the MLK Jr. despite his family's opposition. It says the Trump administration has released records of the FBI surveillance of Martin Luther King despite opposition from the slain Noble family and the civil rights group that he led until his assassination. The release involves more than 240,000 pages of records that has been under a court-imposed seal since 1977, when the FBI first gathered the records and turned them over to the National Archives. In a lengthy statement released Monday, King's two living children have I guess they emphasized the personal nature of the matter and urged that the files be viewed within their full historical context. The Kings got advance access to the records and had their own teams reviewing them. Those efforts continued even as the government granted public access. Among the documents are leads the FBI received after King's assassination and details of the CIA's fixation on King's pivot to international anti-war and anti-poverty movements in the years before he was killed. It was not immediately clear whether the documents shed new light on King's life. So yeah, Mr. Trump did. I mean, he did promise that he was going to release all these like FBI files and stuff. So it just looks to me like he's just keeping up on his promise and what he said he was going to do. So I don't know why people. I mean, why would the family have like why would they not want that? Like, that's kind of weird to me, you know. But it is what it is. All right, guys, let us move on to our next trend and let's get into some celebrity news. Let's talk about what happened with Malcolm.
R.I.P. man.
All
So
right.
Malcolm Jamal Warner from the Cosby Show. He was playing obviously Infinite was talking about him playing Theo, you know. He passed away at the age of 54. He accidentally drowned during a family trip in Costa Rica.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know how you accidentally drown, but yeah, that sucks, man. Everyone across social media and everything is mourning, you know. That sucks. Accidentally drown, like that's terrible, man.
Yeah, it is.
That's yeah. I don't know. I don't know how you do the accidental drowning though. That's kind of a trip to me, you know. Especially if
Yeah,
you're surrounded by people you're with, you know.
right.
Like that's weird, man. That sucks. That's terrible.
So yeah, man. Um,
R.I.P. to him, man, and his family. That's terrible.
have you seen the Cosby Show at all, or no?
I haven't seen the Cosby Show since I was a kid, man.
Oh, okay.
I don't watch that stuff.
Yeah.
It's been a
Yeah.
long ass time.
Crazy. Costa Rica of all places, huh?
Yeah, I'm like I said, man. Like if you're with family and like a lot of folks you know, I don't understand how you drown like solo. I don't get it.
I mean, it looks like from what it says, like the current kind of swept them away, type thing. I guess Like I don't know.
I don't know, man.
It
I
says
don't
he
know. I
got
don't. I don't mess around on the ocean and shit.
yeah,
I'm very, different about that stuff.
yeah. No, it just says he got pulled into deeper water when he was swimming by the current. Maybe he didn't know how to swim or something. I don't know.
If he didn't know how to swim, why was he swimming in the current?
I don't know. I mean, people do it, man. My wife swam in the ocean and she don't know how to swim.
I'm cool, bro. If you don't know how to swim, why the hell are you gonna swim in the ocean? That could be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Because you can still like you don't like what I mean. There's a lot of places that you go in the ocean where it doesn't get like deep for miles. You can like walk.
I don't know. If I don't know how to swim, I'm not jumping in the ocean.
Yeah,
that's just weird to me.
I got you.
I would never do that. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I don't mess around with water though. That's why I'm a fire sign, so it's different.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm cool, man. That sucks though, man.
Cats don't like fire. Cats don't like water. I totally understand.
Yes, sir.
I'm I'm a ram, so I can tolerate the water a little better.
Yeah, I don't mind jet skiing, but you ain't gonna see me jumping there. Never. I'm cool. I'm cool. Yeah, man.
Infinite Improbability says, usually we are in the triple digits this time of year. Fresno is a desert climate. We have triple digits in the day and 60s, 70s-ish at night. It's a dry heat, so you are fine if you are in shade. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I like Fresno, man. I've been through Fresno. A lot of people are like, oh, it's hella ghetto and shit, but Fresno to me is cool. There's a vibe in Fresno that I like. I don't know. Whenever I go there, I never feel like I always feel good in Fresno. There's nothing like it's not like Stockton. Stockton, you're like, oh, Stockton. Fresno, I never get that kind of feel.
It's because Stockton is way rougher.
I guess.
Stockton's hood, bro.
No, I know.
That's hoods.
Yeah, but Fresno's cool. I actually considered buying a house there at one point because the location of Fresno is so nice too. Like you're literally halfway to LA, halfway to San Francisco. You're like not too Yosemite's right down the street, like right down the highway. There's a lot of good locations you can go from Fresno into Cali. Sacramento is not too far. All right, let us move on and get into our next celebrity trending topic, and that is going to be we got a rapper out of Atlanta called Cash Out. Have you ever heard of him, Jay?
Got a condo around my neck, girl. I'm cashing out. Yes, I have.
So he gets life in prison after being convicted in rape today.
No way.
Yeah.
Rape?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh my God. What? These people is just fucking ridiculous.
He was sentenced on Monday for his conviction on charges including rape and sex trafficking.
You don't get life in prison for that. What is it? He probably had a RICO charge, dude.
Yeah, it was RICO, yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's yeah. Yeah, okay. That makes more sense.
What does that mean? That it's RICO?
It means he's charged in say you have like a gang and a mafia. He's being charged with everyone else that was all in the same.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so that makes sense. So he had a RICO charge. That's yeah. So it's how you can get everyone in the same thing, like so you don't have to charge one by one. Damn, that's terrible, dude. I had no idea. Wow, I haven't heard that song either in years.
Oh, really?
I actually like that song. Yeah, Cash Out. Oh yeah, I used to love that song. Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's nuts to me. I'm like, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. It says the rapper, for his part, rejected that he was guilty of trafficking and rape, saying the jury has made the wrong judgment, suggesting the victims were bullied into testifying against him and invoking Jesus as a falsely accused figure.
Oh man.
Or maybe Jesus. I don't know if it's Jesus.
I didn't even know he was a part of RICO either. That's like I said, that's racketeering. So that's terrible, man. So that's the charge he didn't need to have, bro. Because that gave him the life right there. I didn't even know he was in like organized crime and shit. That sucks.
So that's why, because he was in organized crime.
That's what I mean. I didn't even know he was in that stuff. Like, god damn. Goodbye.
Yeah, so he has one. Yeah, so the RICO one is a violation of the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, 20 years to serve in confinement.
Fuck.
One count, rape count,
Why are you raping? Why the hell is he raping?
Aggravated sodomy.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man.
Trafficking a person for sexual servitude.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he's he ain't got Diddy money, so he's definitely done.
Battery, possession of a firearm during the commission
Oh,
of a felony, pimping, pandering, keeping a place of prostitution, willful obstruction of a law enforcement officer, simple battery, and possession
oh
of
my,
prohibited items by an inmate.
Jesus, man.
So he was probably in jail and he got busted for having some kind of shit there as
Oh
well.
my God.
So he was
He had a
just
good ass hit too, man. And he was a one-hit wonder.
he was on a down spiral after that.
Literally, I didn't know any of this stuff. I remember that track too when it came out. I was like, "Oh, this shit is tight." I used to always be like rapping that too. I like that song.
Oh, I know.
That was the last I ever heard of him until today.
Right.
Oh man, that sucks, bro. Hey,
Infinite Probability says accidentally drowned seems like it has an unnecessary word. All drowning are accidental.
yeah,
Yeah, and Infinite says Rico equals racketeering.
yep, exactly.
All bad. All bad. Don't
That is
do it.
really
Guys.
bad.
Don't do it. That's all we gotta say.
Well, sometimes I mean, if you involve with the wrong people, you're included in it.
Yeah,
It's a problem.
exactly. All right, let us move on. That is
Wow,
our trends for the day that are the most trending.
I'm
Now,
shocked.
let us go into Jay's movie of the day.
Yeah.
What is you watching? Is this like Passenger 57? My favorite of the
Yeah,
movie?
how'd you know? How did you know? Yeah, it's a good one, man. I threw this one on just because I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Oh yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, it is, man. Wesley Snipes, one of my favorites. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
man. So,
Oh,
yeah, bro.
I was
Yeah.
this movie I had like a huge it was young, but I had like a huge crush on Alex Datcher and Elizabeth Hurley on both of those girls, bro. They were
Well, of
like,
course, Liz Hurley for sure. Oh, you talking about the other chick,
the Wesley
the
Snipes.
stewardess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. She was good looking too.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
What's the movie about for everybody that don't know?
Basically, the movie's about so Wesley Snipes. He's basically what you would call anti-terrorist, like for the airlines. He's like security for the airlines, and so the airlines, when you're like FBI, you're allowed to just go up to any airline and say, "Hey, I'm escorting a prisoner, and let me get some seats." Okay, cool. So basically, they're escorting one of the top like terrorists in the country. You know what I mean? He was being expedited. I don't know what. I forgot exactly what he did, but basically, he's on this flight, and little do they know that he has a whole team waiting for him on this flight. And so he ends up hijacking this plane. But Wesley Snipes is on the plane. Obviously, he just happens to be on this flight. He's hitching a ride. And he basically has to try to shut down. The guy's name is Charles Rain. And he has to try to shut him down and his team. And his team obviously has guns and everything. And Wesley Snipes is a badass. So he's got to somehow try and get the because you got the hostages on there. He's got to try to figure out how to get the hostages off, try to get this guy to get the plane down on the ground, and try to, apprehend everyone. It's actually a really good film. A lot of action going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a really good one because, like obviously there's twists and turns with this story, because of the people who are with, the terrorists, Charles Rain. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, great film, dude. I'm very biased. I grew up on it, so you already know when I'm biased, I'm giving that. You already know my rating. I don't even have to say it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Solid rating right there. You can't I could watch. This is a movie I could always watch over and over. It's excellent. There's nothing wrong with it. No bad parts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only part I would question is when they're talking to the little kid and he's like, "I'll shoot him with my fake whatever." Remember?
Mhm.
And then the terrorist guy, he's like, and he scares the kid, and I'm like, bro, you didn't need to show all of that.
Right.
Like he freaked out the poor kid, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, that was like a little bit of a funny part, you know?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's how I took it. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? But like this is obviously a serious ass movie. There's not a comedy at all.
Right.
You know, the only other part that's funny is when she thinks, remember, the stewardess you're talking about sat Wesley Snipes next to the old person,
Yeah.
and she thought he was Arsenio.
Oh, I know. That was funny, yeah.
That was funny too, bro. But I like that. See, that funny. I was like, okay, I get why they had that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, excellent film, bro. I'd recommend it to anyone
Hell yeah, man.
for sure.
All right, guys. That is Passenger 57. Let us move on into the cast of it and get into some movies of the cast. Should we
Yeah,
do?
well, we've done Tom Sizemore already. Remember that?
Yeah, I was gonna do. Let's do Elizabeth Hurley.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
So
We will
let's.
do Liz Hurley, bro.
What is your favorite movie of hers?
Fuck. She has hella fucking movies, dude. Shit. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one because she has hella movies. I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Austin Powers.
Okay, it's your favorite movie.
Yeah, because she was like the first one, not the second one, because the second one they killed her off. Remember they made her a fembot.
Yeah, yeah.
But man, that first one, oh fuck, Jesus. Yeah, so I'll go with the first one. Yeah, man, she played a really good part in Austin Powers.
Yeah, exactly. An underrated movie?
It's not underrated, but I'll go Bedazzled.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. She's so like very nice in that movie.
Yes. So it's not underrated by no means, but yeah. So you know what I mean? Like I would have said that as my favorite, but I like Austin Powers way better than that. Yeah, that's why I did that.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right. As far as my favorite movie of her with her in it is Passenger 57, the one that you were watching.
Oh, it is? Okay, yeah. Fuck yeah.
So could definitely vouch for that one. But my underrated movie of hers, so you're gonna be surprised maybe, but you'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot she was in that.
Nah, that's an easy one. I already know what you're gonna say.
Oh man.
I already know what you're gonna say. It's too predictable.
What does the first letter start with?
E.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, because it's such a good movie, and then like people don't even realize she's in it unless you see it, and then you're like, oh yeah, right. That's that's when she was, like I said, all these movies she made at that time on top.
Oh, I know.
That's a great movie too.
So yeah, Ed TV for everybody that did not guess that. Ed TV.
Fuck yeah, that is a fucking solid film, dude.
Yeah, it is.
That's a great movie.
And we got DTW in the house saying what's up. What's going down, DTW?
What up?
And we got Infinite Improbability saying Fresno ain't bad as people say. We take day trips to SF or LA, Yosemite or Pismo. Cheap flights to Las Vegas for all the fun stuff there, except the Raiders.
I said except the Raiders. That's hella funny.
Also, Bay Area, quit sending your homeless to Fresno.
You know why they migrate to Fresno, right? The weather. It's too cold for a lot of and too cold, and obviously like you see how it is out here now, like especially with the homeless, man. It's bad. You know what I mean? Like they get more and more ruthless. You know what I'm saying? Like so the cops are really heavy on them now, harder than before. Which I'm not mad at, bro, because a lot of the times, bro, it's ridiculous. Like especially on certain streets. Now I've learned to avoid certain streets just because certain nights they push them to certain sections, and it's like, oh my god, it's like a fucking congregation, bro. And we're talking not like 10 people. There's hundreds like congregating, like I was like, oh my god, are you serious?
Right.
You know, it's crazy, bro. So, and then obviously it's cold out here. So the more they migrate towards there in Southern Cal, obviously it's easier for them to live.
Oh, for
you know what I'm saying? And it's cheaper. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's getting that I see why they migrate, because the cops are getting more harsh on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which they should be. You know what I'm saying? Because they sometimes they be acting out of pocket, bro.
Well, I know.
You know? And we got hella tourists and shit. You know, I have to advise my guests always to be like, hey, just avoid these certain areas in the TL. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, homeless people, you don't know what they're capable of. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, man, it's crazy.
I don't know if I told you, bro, but like my it's kind of crazy. So my cousin in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
His wife, she's a nurse, and she lives really close to where she works, maybe like a few blocks, the hospital. She was literally walking to the hospital, bro, and tell me why some homeless dude just walked up and sucker punched her, bro, like knocked her out.
Here?
In Chicago.
Oh, yeah, okay. Shy is like here, so yeah, I get it.
I'm saying, like,
fucking, that's gnarly, bro.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Hella uncalled for, bro.
Crazy, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's hella uncalled for, man. You know, and I've actually heard that a few different times on social media, just by reading and seeing it. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I mean. Like, I've witnessed, I can't tell you how many fights, like just homeless people. I don't know if it's homeless and regular, but like when I'm driving by, like at night, dude, it could be like 2, 3 a.m. and I see that shit all the time. You hear the yelling, then all of a sudden you just watch, and I'm like, oh hell no, I'm out of here, bro. You know, I'm like, dude, I'm done. This is fucking crazy.
I know.
So she was walking to work, and that happened.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
He got caught on camera doing it to other people before her, and she was like one of his victims, bro. He did it to like
fucking ridiculous, bro.
And it was like all women and shit, bro. He's just like picking on women, bro. Like so.
Yeah. She didn't have. Did she have a strap?
Nah, she didn't like. Nah, she lived like 2-3 blocks from the hospital that she works at, bro. Like,
yeah, but I mean, you still got to have some type of no mace, no nothing.
It goes like San Francisco. You can't be like the strap game is very strict over there.
Yeah, but you got to have something to protect yourself.
Yeah,
at least some fucking mace.
She would have been able to do nothing because, like I said, she.
No, I know, I get you, but I'm saying now.
Now, yeah, I'm sure she.
Yeah, I'm not saying before. I'm saying that was uncalled for. But now she's probably well protected, or she probably, which we have included now in everyday life, Waymo. I bet you she takes the AI.
Yeah, maybe.
Do they have that in shop or no?
No idea. I didn't see it there when I was there like last year. I didn't see it there yet.
Well, it's going to be harder to implement in those cities. I know it's a big city, but it's because of the cold.
Yeah, exactly.
See, we have the same weather, but I guarantee you that would be perfect for AI, that situation. Like, so she could just hop into AI, go to work, boom, come right back, Right. But man, that sucks.
Infinite Improbability says, scary villain. I remember thinking as a kid, this dude is straight evil. And I think he's talking about the Passenger 57 villain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. He had that evil look in the movie too, bro.
And Infinite says, Elizabeth Hurley is in her 60s and still banging. I definitely would. And he spells wood with W-O-O-D.
Facts. Oh, yeah. He is not lying, man. That's a fact, bro. That is a straight fact right there. That's funny.
That is funny.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So yeah, before we move on out of the movie section, I do just want to show you guys how bad it is getting in Chicago and San Francisco. So I'm going to show you a clip real quick because when you see stuff like this happening, then it is pretty damn bad out there. So this is basically what's happening in our cities. Check it out, guys.
What are you going to show?
Watch.
I'm curious what you're going to show.
All right, I'm going to show.
Is this shit?
This shit crazy. Yo. This nigga done found a pad.
This nigga getting high off the pad. That's crazy,
yo. He just moved, bro.
His eyes open. What is you talking about?
Nigga alive,
bro. Did you get to see that or no?
I'm watching it.
Oh
my god.
A little delay.
Oh my god. That's a pigeon.
You know he's getting bad when you got pigeons high as hell on the streets,
Oh,
man.
God.
They can bring their camera up right to it and it ain't even moving one bit.
It's fucking fucked up, man. That's what that is.
Oh
I
my
feel bad for the pigeon.
god.
Fuck, man.
Dude, that pigeon was hella high, bro.
Obviously. Well,
Oh,
fuck. It was just stuck.
oh,
Bullshit, bro.
poor
That
pigeon.
shit makes me mad, bro.
Oh, man. It is what it is.
I thought you were gonna show something like with the folks, like in SF. You know what I mean?
Nah. We
'Cause
try to
like I said, man, I have hella footage of that stuff on my phone.
I already know.
Fucking crazy, man.
I already know.
Yeah, they already know. They already know not to go on my path when I'm driving.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Very true. Very true. All right, guys. So let us move on and get into business. Let us see what is happening in this crypto market of ours. It is Monday, so things should be moving. If they're moving the right or wrong way, who knows? Let us find out. Or maybe
Shout out to Doge, baby. I know the Doge has been up. I checked my ledger, bro. I checked my ledger, baby, because the XRP last week and everything else was up. I had to check the Doge. I was like, oh yeah, we looking good.
Okay. So let's find out.
Dogerton.
We got Bitcoin. It is sitting at 117,330, so it's holding its ground for the most part. It looks like it went down over the weekend, and now it's going to start climbing again. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, it is sitting at 3,706. It is down 1.71%. Bitcoin was down 1.6%, and XRP, which is sitting at $3.48, is down only 0.34. It is holding its ground pretty well, a little bit better than Bitcoin. I am going to mention Doge. Let me see if it's a trending. No, it's not. So I'll mention Doge for Jay since he loves Doge. Doge is at 0.26 cents. It is down 3.48 in the last 24 hours, but it has been on a rise as well, so that's good. Your fear and greed index, we are at 67, so we are kind of going back towards the neutral, which it makes sense because you had record highs on all your Bitcoin and all your other crypto, and when that happens, then people tend to take profits and they sell. So you have like a week of like adjustment period, and then after that it's back on, and we will keep moving upwards. That's usually kind of what happens there. As far as your global crypto as a whole, we are at 3.89 trillion, so we're only down 0.8%. So that just basically shows that money is not flowing out. People are just taking profit, but there's no money really coming out. So it's just profit being taken. Your top 5 trending coins. Number 1 is Solana today. Solana's at $199. It's up 6.97%. Bitcoin is your top 2. Number 3 is SPK, which is up 51%. Number 4 is Penju, which is up 12%. And number five is UMA, which is up 19%. Let's get into your gainers. Give me 1 second to pull that up. Number 1 for your gainers, you have Black Phoenix, which is up 3,168%. Number 2, back in the mix, CatX. CatX is up 2,656. Number 3 is Valentine Grok. Looks like a new one, and it is up 2,107. Number 4 is Daram AI, which is up 828%. And number 5 is BOM, which is up 715%. Let's get into some top 100 gainers. Number 7, you have Tesla at 296% gain. At number 15, you have Grok, which is up 232%. At number 25, we have MAGA, which is up 182%. At number 38, we have Crypto Barn, which is up 127%. At number 49, we have Kobushi, which is up 77%. At number 53, we have Boundless Network, which is up 64%. At number 62, we have Happy Cat, which is up 50%. At number 69, we have Spark, which is up 47%. At number 75, we have Tree Stuck in Cat, which is up 37%. At number 84, we have Corn. Corn is up 34%. At number 95, we have We Love Ass, which is up 32%. And sitting in your 100 spot today is Medicine, or MAK, which is up 30%. All right, guys, that is our crypto news for the day. Let us move on now and get into tomorrow's horoscopes for you guys. This is going to be for July 22nd, 2025. Like always, we're going to start with the first house of the zodiac, which is my sign, Aries. So, tomorrow, Aries, there will be surprises along with insights if you choose to be comprehensive tomorrow. Be open minded so you can accept new ideas and perspectives. Do not stick to previous ideas. Allow some space for new thoughts. Taurus, tomorrow, concentrate on what is within your control and let go of all that is beyond it. The choices you make regarding where your energy is directed mark the strength that you have within. Do not waste time stressing yourself over matters that are beyond your reach. Rather, channel your energy calmly toward attainable goals. Gemini, the challenges may present themselves tomorrow, but your bright outlook and adaptability will help you navigate them. Do not lose spirit if it does get hard. Trust yourself and that natural fighting spirit will lead you on. Keep smiling, flexible now, and all the setbacks are temporary. Cancer, tomorrow, pay close attention to your intuition as it will be murmuring the truths now. Tune into the voice within you and trust whatever your heart is saying. Do not ever question your feelings, even when logic seems out of place. Your strong instincts are guiding you to make good decisions far better than anyone else could, bringing you to calmness. Be patient. Then we got J sign Leo. Tomorrow encourages you to nurture your passions and dreams. Go forth and consider doing things that bring joy to your heart and fill your spirit with excitement. Your enthusiasm may very well bring about a creative breakthrough. Trust your instincts and follow your heart. Do not let distractions pull you away from your true desire. Virgo, when you least expect it, a new opportunity may come knocking on your door. Keep an eye out and stay open minded. Stay calm and flexible, for this chance may well bring a positive change in your life. Trust your ability and seize the opportunity without hesitation. Do not ever deem yourself unworthy. Develop a deep belief in yourself. Libra, tomorrow release all attempts to control the outcome and trust the process. Believe that it will now work on its own. Avoid worrying about the results yet to come. Instead, maintain your calm, cheerful, and patient attitude. Somehow the universe shall quietly lead you. You must hear it and trust the stillness within. Scorpio, tomorrow will offer a chance to set forth and align intentions anew. An excellent occasion for reflection upon what truly matters in life lies at hand. Take a few moments for peaceful reflection to clearly identify what you want and what you truly desire. In the course of your consideration, do away with everything that irritates your growing spirit. To a significant extent, the power rests with you to change the destiny of your fate by giving sincere consideration to your inner self and listening to its guidance. Sagittarius, whatever you want to pursue tomorrow should be done courageously. Never hold back your energy and enthusiasm. Trust that inner voice and sprint courageously towards your dream. Do not let others distract you. Your heart knows the truth. Your courage and emboldened personality will inspire others. Capricorn, tomorrow you will emit calming vibes for people around you. Your grounded and reassuring personality will evoke feelings of calmness and safety in others. However, do share your wisdom with a light touch and welcome instances when friends and family may need your support. Do not let stress consume you during the day. Trust your ability by nature to patiently deal with whatever comes your way. Aquarius, take your time to restore your energy tomorrow. Fatigue or complete draining may be out of the question. This is when you need to listen to what your body needs. Allow yourself a few moments to enjoy a serene and calming atmosphere. Do not rush through your tasks. Instead, allow yourself a gentle pace throughout the day. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Tomorrow, celebrate the smaller victories that pave the way for bigger success. Each step, however little it may be, means something and should be appreciated. Stay upbeat and optimistic about your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Your positivity will only attract bigger wins. Never underestimate the importance of saying thank you, as it breeds happiness and motivation. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for you guys. That is going to be for July 22nd, 2025. And yeah, we just like to do that to help guide you along your path every day. Shout out to the 41 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And let us move on and get into our conspiracy of the night. I got a good one for you guys tonight. I'm going to get really in depth in this because of kind of like a little aha moment I had this morning. And so let's get into the conspiracy. It's not somewhat of a conspiracy, it's more just kind of, I'm going to teach you guys, I'm going to get in depth with you about how you can be the creator of your own life, how you can create your own universe. So I'm just going to get in depth with you about that. And I'm going to tell you a little story what happened to me this morning. And it made me kind of realize that it really is true. And that is that I woke up this morning, and when I wake up, usually I always like to like thank God for the day, for letting me wake up. So I usually kind of always start off on a positive note. But you know, sometimes we forget how easily our energy can be manipulated by little tiny external things. So like for instance, if you wake up and the first thing in the morning what you do is like you're starting to listen to like some music that is like kind of a I guess like a negative kind of energy like music, like if it's like talking about murder, killing, whatever, if you're not listening to like positive vibe music, then you might actually start your day in a more like negative tone, and things might affect you around you that you don't even know you're creating that are negative, but you don't even understand. And kind of in my case today, I woke up, I got into the car, and I had it set on like a hip hop station. So the song that came on was Kendrick Lamar, the pool, the you know that song, Jay, the pool song,
No, what?
the alcohol in the pool. I forgot the freaking name of the song.
Huh?
You know which one? Where he's like, "Cause we dive in, pool full of liquor, cause we dive in."
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that song came on when I'm like
Okay.
driving, just like started leaving the house. I'm driving. That song comes on, and I basically have a green light to go. So I was gonna make a right turn, and out of nowhere's a freaking like, and this is like 10 in the morning. Some drunk ass dude on the like a mountain bike, it just like gets right in front of me, and I almost like basically took him out. Like I just like seen him at the very last second, you know what I mean? And I had to wait, like I had the right away, you know. And it had me like thinking I didn't get mad at him or nothing. It literally had me like it gave me this aha moment, like man, how coincidental it is that I'm listening to the song, first thing I hear, and this guy just pops out of nowhere, and it really like I already kind of knew this beforehand, but it kind of just helped me and it like gave me like chills because it really made me understand how we are the creators of our own reality, and it's just like
Of
these little
course.
things that we don't sometimes even know we can control, but just by doing these little tweaks in your life, you can really just change the outcome of your day-to-day life. So I'm going to get into this a little bit more. I just kind of wanted to tell you the story, but yeah, so let's get into the whole topic today, and let's see if we can maybe help you guys to change how you wake up and how you live your life every day. So what if I told you you're not just living in your reality, but you're creating it, or worse, someone else is programming it for you? From the second your eyes open, the first thought you allow into your mind sets the energetic tone for your entire day. Is it worry, regret, pressure, or is it gratitude, excitement, creativity? See your thoughts emit frequency, and those frequencies are magnetic. You're tuning your mind like a radio station, and whatever you tune into becomes the soundtrack of your life. Ever notice how when your day starts badly, these things just spiral? That's not a coincidence, that's attraction. And now here's the part that sounds crazy, but it's not. The very first song, notification, voice, or idea you hear is not just background noise, it's a subconscious command. You thought you were just scrolling Instagram or hearing an ad while half asleep? Nope, you were receiving instructions. So let's talk about the hidden frequencies of daily life. The frequencies that are hiding in plain sight, like in the malls, your restaurants, even your Uber rides, the gym, elevators. Why are they always playing some kind of pop music, soft rock, auto-tuned vibe tracks? It's not just for ambience, guys. It's programming. Most commercial music runs between 440 hertz and 480 hertz, a frequency range that keeps your consciousness in a reactive, consumer focused, emotionally vulnerable state. Some say it was even standardized on purpose by global broadcasting systems in the 20th century. Meanwhile, ancient healing music, Gregorian chants, nature's frequency, they sit closer to 432 hertz or 528 hertz, frequencies that promote healing, clarity, and higher thought. And this has all already been done, has been studied. And they also even out like they during like the world wars, they had the Great Reset, and all these great cities that we once had with all these bells that had these frequencies that they would ring at certain hours, and they would vibrate these frequencies throughout the cities and like give people like these healing frequencies. Why did they take all these down? You got to ask yourself these questions, so ask yourself, what are you really listening to in the background nowadays? That love song in the Starbucks, could it be planting seeds of heartbreak, loneliness, codependency, or that trap beat at the gym? Could it be reinforcing violence, ego, lust? What if your entire emotional loop is being scripted by invisible playlists? So yeah, let's talk about you being the creator, not the receiver. You are like a broadcast tower, and your belief system is the antenna. This is how you have to picture this. What you send out, you receive back, not just spiritually, but scientifically through cognitive bias, energetic alignment, and neuroplasticity. Plasticity. When you start your day with, I'm overwhelmed, you attract more chaos. I'm not enough, you manifest lack. I can create, your brain scans for opportunities to just do that. The elite already know this, and that's why they're busy tuning you into fear, desire, division, and confusion. But if you flip the switch, if you become conscious, you enter the creative realm. You stop reacting and you start designing. You stop obeying and you start commanding. So let's figure out, let's get into step by step. Into this creative mode that we all have, but we sometimes don't realize how to tap into. So here are the practical conspiracy proof steps you can take to break free and become the most powerful version of yourself. First off, step one, you have to control the first 10 minutes of your day. So don't check your phone, don't scroll, don't turn on the TV when you first wake up. Instead, choose a frequency like 432 hertz or 428 hertz soundtracks like on YouTube and stuff, and just listen to those for like the first 10 minutes. And if you speak powerful affirmations out loud, like I can create with purpose, I command my day, I am in alignment, or just even say thank you, just saying it like 3 times, gives you this positive affirmations that are going to help you to start getting into this creative process for your whole day. For step number 2, you have to be ruthless about what you feed your mind. Clean out your playlist. Start noticing what lyrics, podcasts, videos are doing to your energy. If it leaves you drained or disconnected, delete it. And step 3, you need to surround yourself with creators, not consumers. The people around you are frequencies too. So you have to remember that. Everybody has a different frequency that we're all putting out there. We have to align with those who are building, expanding, thinking, questioning, not just scrolling, gossiping, or obeying. We align ourselves with these people, and that's going to help you. The more energy you align yourself with that already has that energy there and is going towards that energy, then you're going to just make it bigger, and it's like a snowball effect. Step 4, we have to In step 4, we have to reprogram the background. When you're driving, walking, working out, you have to play frequencies that align with growth, health, and clarity. So yeah, like I said, just look up on YouTube and you can put them on. I know at the gym it's kind of hard sometimes because you can't be listening. Like some people will be super hard to like listen to some like positive affirmations or something like that, and yet you're trying to like get some kind of like pumped you up thing to get going at the gym. So I understand if you can't do that at the gym, but just know this: if you are at the gym and you are listening to like stuff that is like kind of on a negative spin, that's still going to affect you. And then you might actually like whoop somebody's ass at the gym or try to whoop somebody's ass because somebody's going to piss you off. And because you're already kind of in that frequency and in that energy, then it might just, like lead to other things. So obviously, if you were listening to some positive ass music while you're working out, you're not going to like try to get up and whoop an Adam Johnson's ass. You know what I mean? That's just the way it works. So step 5, we need to create daily, even if small. So, everything we do in life, no matter how small or how big, to get perfection out of it, you need to train in it, and you need to train how to do it. So the first steps necessary, if you don't do this already, you should be writing, you should be drawing, build, or just speak, but you need to be doing this consciously. You need creation, because creation rewires your brain from survival mode to divine mode. Right now, if you're not creating, you're in a survival mode. You're always thinking about what's going to happen. Like you're always like thinking about the future. You're having anxiety, or you're thinking about the past, and you're going to be depressed. You know what I mean? Because you're not conscious of the surroundings that you're in at the moment, and you're not going to be able to create because of that. Step 6, you need to guard your sleep gate. Never fall asleep with the news on, with the TV or chaos playing. Your subconscious is wide open at night, so you have to use nighttime affirmations, ambient healing music to solidify your reality, and that's going to help you to start creating what you want. So let's get into why the elites fear this. So here's the kicker. Why do you think they fill your life with noise, distractions, notifications, chemicals, and artificial crisis? Well, let's find out. If the average human woke up, if the average man or woman realized they can create a kingdom with their thoughts and intentions alone, the whole system collapses. You become a sovereign being, a manifester, a creator of worlds, and no government, school, brand, or agenda can own you again. That's why it is so important to basically be you, create for yourself, and don't get into this whole consumerism hype. So let me leave you with this. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. That's a spiritual quote from Buddha. And if you're not careful, what they think of you, you'll become instead. You were not born to obey frequencies that aren't yours. You were born to broadcast your own. This is, you're literally like a freaking walking cell phone tower, but you're your own. You have your own frequency that you're putting out. So you need to kind of change the way you see yourself. You need to give yourself a little bit more credit for who you are and the powerful being that you are. Because when you start doing this and you start acknowledging the God-given right that you have to be able to create your own world and your own reality, you're definitely not going to be worried about the next freaking Apple iPhone or the next freaking Samsung Galaxy. You're not going to be worried about any of that shit. You're going to be creating, and you're going to be happy with your life. You're not going to be worried about the future. You're not going to be depressed about the past. You're going to be in the now, in the moment, and you're going to love your life. I promise you that. So yeah, guys, just wanted to get in with you and with that, and just let you guys know, how to create your own reality. Infinite Improbability says Law 10 of the 48 Laws of Power. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the 60 people watching, by the way. Thank you so much for being here. We are pretty much at the end of our show. If you missed what I said earlier in our show, before we go, I just want to let you know, over the weekends, we do have some shorts that we create. Plus, we do go live starting Sunday. So please, if you missed it on Saturday, go and check out Jay's Chef with Jeff. He did cook up some real good food for you guys. What'd you cook for the Average Day Joes, brother?
I was craving a Philly cheesesteak, so what I did was I made my own version of it. So I made, obviously I like ribeye, so I made like a ribeye steak, but I cut it thin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I added the vegetables I wanted to add in it, with peppers, mushrooms, onions, garlic. And then I put one with Swiss, one with pepper jack. And then I did like a egg and potato, my take on an egg frittata. So I did egg and potato frittata with green onions because I needed, I wanted some, obviously, nutrients from the, so I did sweet potato, regular potato, and then I did 4 eggs around it. Oh, man. Flame, bro. Super flame. And then I added cheese in there. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. All the right nutrients for exactly what I need, like with weights. Because if you're eating, you're supposed to eat for nutrition. You know what I mean? So everything I eat is for nutrition. If you see everything I eat, like, and I don't eat like that just on Saturday. I eat like that every day, but I always cook different things.
Right.
But on the weekend, I know I gotta fuel up because Sunday, Monday, Tuesday we go live.
Exactly.
You know, so those are really, really hard days in the gym. You know,
Oh, definitely.
so it's a good thing. So I make sure to fuel up every Saturday.
Exactly.
Yes.
So yeah, guys, check out Chef with Jeff. That was Saturday's episode. Like I said, some delicious food that he be cooking. And then yesterday, that was Sunday, I did a Date with Kate episode for you guys as well. So please check that out. We kind of did a whole day thing where we started off at Equator Coffee. I don't know if you guys ever tried that or not. Super good. I think it's been around for a minute, but they're just like starting now to really pop up kind of around the Bay Area more and more. And they have this like one drink. It's called like the Habibi Latte, and oh man, it's a total different coffee experience. It's like cardamom with orange peel in it, and really makes the coffee flavor stand out. Shout out to my boy Steven at my job for putting me onto that. And yeah, definitely just real good coffee. And then from there we kind of went to Coyote Point, which is like a park around us, and then we went to like the beach, and we kind of ended up there. So check that out. That was a Date with Kate for Sunday. And then Sunday night, which was last night, we went live for you guys at the gym. So we did what did we do last night, Jay? We did chest day. That was chest for us.
Yeah, we did incline, flat, cables. Yeah, we did a few different things for chest.
Perfect. So we had like a little Q&A. We actually one of the other guys from our other streaming platform got on and was asking us a lot of questions. So for our live yesterday at the gym, we did talk about a lot of informative different things that you can implement into your workouts. So please check that out. And after we get off right now, you can pretty much wait another hour to two, and we will be back on live with Monday night gym lives for you. We're going to be doing what are we doing today? Back?
No, legs.
Legs. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna
with a
have
mixture of back, a little bit, because tomorrow we're gonna mix in back and shoulder.
Got you. So yeah, we're gonna be doing legs for you guys today. So make sure to check that out. We'll be at the gym in like an hour and a half, maybe two. And then besides that, we will be back for you guys tomorrow at 8:30 Pacific. Like always, let's finish off and get into Jay's wisdom of the day and mine. What you got for them, Jay?
I'm going back to Nietzsche today. I know of no better life purpose than to perish attempting the great and the impossible. That's basically just saying that you want to always strive for like really high ambitious goals that are just so up there that people just look at you like, huh? Which is good. You want to do that because even if they seem like they're unattainable, the process of pursuing them is it's more important to have that process than the actual outcome, because eventually, if you really believe it and it's going to come true, it'll come true. It's just it depends how much you believe and just how much how long it'll take. But as long as you're putting in that effort, 24/7, I'd say, then you'll get there as fast as you can get there.
Definitely.
But you gotta put in the work. There's no you just gotta put in the work. That's just how it works. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put in that hard work.
Exactly.
So.
All right, and to kind of end off of your note, Jay, and what you're saying.
Yeah.
When you set your sights high, so high they scare you a little, but you begin to pull yourself into a greater version of you, of who you are always meant to be. The journey toward a massive goal doesn't just create results, it transforms you. Every effort, every step, every moment of persistence becomes sacred. You're not just chasing dreams, you're building a legacy. And I got a cool little quote to end the show with by Mark Twain. And that goes, keep away from those who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you believe that you can do anything, that you can become great. So yeah, let your ambition be the flame that guides you through the dark and the light that ignites others, guys. That is very important. And that is pretty much it for us. We got one more chat before we go from my wife, Maribel, and she says, "What kind of dessert do you eat, Jay?"
Me?
Yes, sir.
I don't. I don't crave any dessert. I don't buy dessert. It's just not my. I don't spend my calories on dessert at all. Like if something's there, I'll probably eat it, but I don't crave it at all. It's just because I'd rather spend my calories on like meat, potatoes, like stuff like that. Like I said, I eat for nutrition. When I looked at like a little piece of cake like that and it's like 8,000 calories, that's nuts to me. That's just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, holy shit, you know what I mean? I know a lot of females crave dessert, and it's like they'll eat this little ass thing and it's like 10,000 calories. Like what? That? I'd rather spend my calories like elsewhere. I don't crave anything really. Yeah, I don't have a sweet tooth at all. At all. At all. Yeah. Like I'm trying to think of something that I'd be like, oh, I want to buy that. I don't have a sweet tooth at all.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I mean? Like if like I said, if we were out and you were like, here, you want a piece of cake? Like I'll be like, sure, why not? You know, but I don't crave it at all. I wouldn't spend my money on it.
I remember you back in the day coming to Senor's Pizza and me feeding you all them cheesecakes and the deep fried Oreos, deep fried cheesecakes.
Yeah, I would never, but see, I would never buy it. That's
I
the
know,
difference. No, that's what I'm saying. If something's there, I can eat it. That doesn't matter. I lift weights. I'll burn it right off. That's what I mean. But me, it's like it's a quote. Once you learn to carry your own water, you value every drop. Meaning, I would never spend my hard-earned money on stuff that I don't crave.
Yeah,
I don't crave any type of sweet.
You twisted it. Maribel didn't say, "What do you buy?" She said, "What kind of dessert do you eat?" Not what you buy.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so in my house, I don't have any desserts. That's what I mean. Like what I would have to order it on Amazon to have it. I don't have any desserts.
No,
that's what I mean. So unless I'm buying something out, which I don't do, that's what I mean. I don't crave anything. You know, like I said, you could put anything there, and if it's there, sure, I'll try it, eat it, whatever.
I mean, babe, if you're on, I'm gonna answer the question for Jay. And basically what he's trying to say that his dessert is RC Cola. So that is his dessert.
Oh yeah, okay, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, so soda is definitely my vice. I don't consider that a dessert, but you know, that's my vice.
It's got all the ingredients of dessert. It's got the sugar. It's got
But I mean, like one can, it's like $1.50, $1.60 in calorie. That's nothing to me.
We're not talking.
You know what I mean? I burn that off just walking my dog up the hill. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
But yeah, I don't even consider that dessert, but to me, that's like my vice. That'd be my vice. The one thing that I do spend money on would be soda for sure. Like along with all my other things that I buy, that's definitely something that's always in there. So,
Gotcha.
But I've never thought of it as dessert. Now, if I put like, I think we talked on the show one day where you were like, hey, maybe you should put ice cream in there. And I was like, then that would make sense. It would be like a float. Then that would be a dessert.
Yeah.
But I don't even buy ice cream. That's what I mean.
Right.
But that would be, you know, I could see myself having one of those like on a hot day, which we have about 5 hot days out of the year.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like one of those days in September, October where it's like 80.
Yeah, exactly.
I could see myself getting an ice cream and putting it in my I make a Coke float.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's the only time.
And Infinite Improbability to end it says it is a presentation I did last year. Also, YouTube, a podcast titled ADHD as a Superpower by Cyber Warrior Studios. I was a guest.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, that is it for us for tonight. Like I said, we will be back live in a couple hours, so don't forget to check us out. And we will be back tomorrow for another Average Day Joe's podcast, and that will be at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Shout out to the 60 people watching. We love you. Like always, health, wealth, and happiness. That is our motto for the show. Until tomorrow, guys, peace out.